What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving my prediction for the Arkansas versus Texas A&M game. This is going to be a huge game, guys. Two teams that we got coming up on our schedule. We got Arkansas next game after Vanderbilt, and we have Texas A&M right after that. So it's going to be interesting to see what these two teams do this Saturday. And I got the stats for the game, guys, from the last two games that they're played. Of course, Texas A&M beat Miami 17-9. Texas A&M was coming off a loss to Appalachian State, and they had a lot of things to work on and improve. And in this game, still have some question marks with their offense. Offense seems to lack, creativity, something that Alabama fans know. But they beat them 17-9, guys. Texas A&M defense looks really, really stout. They just have to pick it up on the offense. But I have the stats for the game when they beat Miami. Their leading rusher was David Kane. He had 18 attempts for 88 yards. He didn't record a touchdown. The only touchdown rushing-wise was L.J. Johnson Jr. He had 3 attempts for 4 yards and a touchdown. So it sounds like a goal line situation, but that was the only rushing touchdown they was able to get, guys. And they only had 1 passing touchdown. The quarterback was Max Johnson. He went for 10 for 20 for 140 yards and a touchdown. Like I said, the Texas A&M offense is looking kind of shaky, and they're definitely going to have to pick that up going against Arkansas. Their leading wide receiver is Anaya Smith, a very, very good receiver, guys. Very, very athletic. Had 4 receptions for 74 yards. He didn't record a touchdown, but the second guy behind was Devin Akane, and he had 4 receptions for 42 yards and a touchdown. So those were the only 2 touchdowns Texas A&M was able to get against Miami team that I thought was going to get the win. But Texas A&M defense played very, very well against Tyler Van Dyke and was able to get the victory. I'm going to go over to Arkansas. Arkansas is coming off they was kind of struggling a little bit against Missouri State, but they ended up beating them 38-27. Arkansas failed to score in the first quarter. They scored 2 times in the second quarter, and then in the third, they only got like 3 points, but then they picked it up in the fourth quarter, guys. And I think they scored like 3 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. So, like I said, they beat them 38-27. And at quarterback, of course, they got KJ Jefferson. He went 19 for 31 for 385 yards with 2 touchdowns. So he did a very, very good job in passing, guys. Ended up getting the victory. Rushing-wise, Raheem Sanders, he was their leading rusher. He had 22 attempts for 167 yards and a touchdown. Like I said, Arkansas's offense is just good all the way around. Good rushing attack, and KJ Johnson is able to pass the ball. That's a team you got to look out for. And actually, he was the second leading rush behind Raheem Sanders. He had 9 attempts for 40 yards and a touchdown. So they accounted for 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns. So that's going to be something to watch against this game, guys. Matt Landers was the leading receiver. He had 7 receptions for 123 yards. Jaden Hasselwood from Oklahoma, he had 5 receptions for 86 yards and a touchdown. And Raheem Sanders was put out wide, and he got 2 receptions for 75 yards and a touchdown. So they was able to get 2 receiving touchdowns. So that's good going into this matchup. This matchup is interesting in the sense that, if you were to look at it, Texas A&M has the better defense right now. I was kind of shocked with Arkansas. Arkansas is giving up passing yards, and I'm gonna look at the stats for this game, the total team stats. Arkansas gave up 409 total offense to Missouri State, guys. They gave up 357 passing, and they only gave up 52 rushing. So Missouri State had success passing the ball, and going against Texas A&M, even though Max Johnson's numbers didn't look good last game, it's not like he doesn't have experience. He's played in the SEC while he was at LSU. So that's going to be an interesting matchup to see what he does in this game. It's essentially going to be, Texas A&M defense versus Arkansas's offense. Like I said, Arkansas is kind of lacking in the pass defense, but better against the run. But Texas A&M. Let me look at their stats. Their team stats were, let me see, total stats. Yeah, Texas A&M gave up 392 total offense. They gave up 175 on the ground and 217. So with this matchup, if I were to give my prediction, like I said, it's going to be Texas A&M has the better defense, but Arkansas has a better offense. And if I were to give my prediction, I'm thinking it's a tough one, guys, but I'm leaning towards Arkansas to get the victory. I think they have more. I think the offense is going to bail them out, guys. Like I said, Texas A&M struggled a little bit, against Miami. Like I said, Miami was able to get some yards on them, and then, of course, they lost. They lost to Appalachian State, and they're going to have to defend. KJ Jefferson taking off running from time to time, and Raheem Sanders, and just a lot of offensive players that they got to account for. Texas A&M, like I said, has a very, very good defense, and I think it's going to be a close game going all the way through. But I got Arkansas win the game, guys. I'm thinking somewhere between, I think it's going to be low scoring, maybe 35 to 24 or something like that. I can definitely see that. Like I said, if Texas A&M comes out, passing the ball very efficiently, this game could be, a high-scoring game. But I just don't see Texas A&M having enough, offensive, plays to kind of, keep them in the game, guys. Like I said, the defense is going to keep them in the game, because they're very, very stout. But I just see Arkansas, offense is not going to be able to be stopped. Like I said, Drew Sanders and Bumper Pool, they're very, very good on defense. Like I said, it's just the pass defense that Arkansas has to work on, but I expect them to get the victory, guys. And I'm thinking 35 to 24, But what you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. And once again, guys, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.